Hey guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with my second post-burn review from my first winter haul, and I'm just realizing there's like a sweatshirt slung over the couch back there, which doesn't look really cute. So yeah, this time around I split up my post-burn reviews into two groups, and in my first video from the first winter haul for Bath & Body Works, the first post-burn review was Pink Fairy Gumdrop, Chocolate Lava Cake, and the Chocolate Peppermint Cream, right? And today in this video I'm going to talk about the other three that I've burned, and I'll also touch on a little bit Citrus and Spice, even though I gave that one to my mom. But I'm going to mostly review Cranberry Peach, the Praline Pecan and Cream, and the Cherry Mocha. And I will, in the description below, put where I start talking about each one, so if you're just interested in one, you can skip forward to that one. Okay, first up is Cranberry Peach in the White Barn Core packaging. Notes on this one are sweet peaches, tart cranberry, and sugared musk. And I talked about how I had high hopes for this one, but I wasn't getting my expectations too high because it smells really, really great on cold sniff. Even after burning it, it still does, but it's a little different now. It's changed a little bit. But a lot of times with their purely fruity scents, particularly with citrus scents, but anything that's kind of tart, I find that when they actually burn, they're just not as good. They don't maintain that freshness that they have on cold sniff. So with Bath & Body Works candles, a lot of times, with a lighter scent, sometimes you feel like you can smell like just an oil scent, almost like a kerosene lamp, or you just smell wax, or it kind of smells like something is burning, right? And with lighter fruit scents, I find that the actual fragrance oils are not strong enough to combat or cover up that just kind of like something is burning smell. And this one did get a little funny like that for me. Not too bad, not as bad as some can, but I still kind of got like a waxy smell from it when it was actually burning. Mainly though, it's a really tart, like sour type of scent, and it does have similarities to Cranberry Pear Bellini, and I definitely burned those both kind of in different rooms so I could compare. It's not as tart as that one, and it's a little stronger than that one, but it is kind of like Cranberry Pear Bellini with some peach in there, maybe I guess instead of the pear. I don't know. I don't really feel like I get a lot of pear from Cranberry Pear Bellini, but Cranberry Pear Bellini is a very tart, but it's a very light scent as well. This one, tiny bit stronger and a little bit sweeter because the peach that's in there is almost like the peach from Peach Bellini. It's a sweet peach scent, but you still have all that tartness from the cranberry, so it's still kind of a sour candle. And overall, I felt like it wasn't weak. You know, it was like a 6 out of 10 on strength and throw, but it wasn't that sweet, good, awesome smell that it smells like when it's cold. That wasn't what was throwing the 6. You know what I mean? It mainly just kind of turned into like a sour kind of, I don't know, not as vibrant, not as fresh type scent. So overall, I still don't not like it. I mean, it wasn't horrible or anything, but it's not a repurchase for me. I wasn't like just a huge fan of it, but it smells so, so good on cold sniff, especially before you've burned it. Now that I've burned it, it smells a lot more sour, more like Cranberry Pear Bellini. You do get peach in there. It is different, but it's kind of in the same vein as that one. I don't know. Those were my thoughts. Next up is Praline Pecan and Cream. And the notes here are roasted apples, sugared chestnuts, and whipped buttercream. And this one is really boring. I wanted to compare it to Praline Pecan Cobbler, so I busted out the old Praline Pecan Cobbler and burned this, and it made me remember how much I do actually kind of like this one. Both are similar to Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I'd always said Praline Pecan Cobbler was kind of like Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, but without the like kind of syrupy maple smell. However, it's still sweeter than Praline Pecan and Cream. So they're really not very similar, but they all have that Pumpkin Pecan Waffle base. However, I feel like Praline Pecan and Cream is like the most flat, boring candle yet that has that base that they've put out. It's almost like you're just getting kind of like a waffle smell. And that's it. You know, it's just vaguely sweet. Yes, it's a bakery scent. Yes, it's sweet, but there's nothing unique about it. There's nothing that stands out about it. It's just a kind of sweet candle. I don't get any apple. I don't really feel like these notes match up well at all. When it's cold, I almost kind of still, and I said this in my haul, I almost kind of still get something a little peppery, but that goes away when it's burning. And when it's burning, it just smells like Imagine like the most boring stripped down pumpkin pecan waffles ever, where you just kind of get that waffle smell, but that's it. And that maybe some people would like that, but I just found it to be very boring compared to all the other millions of wonderful bakery candles that they have. This one's just really boring by comparison. I don't need any more of it. Strength and throw was good, 7 out of 10, and performance has been fine and everything. I'm not going to return this one, but I was overall kind of disappointed in it, so it's not one that I really recommend. But I want to end this review on a positive note, and that's why I saved Cherry Mocha for last, because I do really still love this one. I actually own 2 now, and I think I'll probably get a couple more. So, as I mentioned before, love this scent, but it's pretty weak. And so that's why I bought another one, because I actually exchanged the clementine and spice. I didn't like it. My mom didn't like it. Exchanged that for the second Cherry Mocha. And I did burn 2 at once, and it's still not a super strong, like powerful scent. I would say on Strength and Throw with Cherry Mocha, we're working with a 3 to 4 out of 10. It's less than average, it's less than medium, but it's not non-existent. It's not like warm apple pie or this year's pumpkin cupcake that are like a 1 and you can't smell them at all. You can. And so when I was burning 2 and kind of like apart, like I had one on the mantle and one on the kitchen counter, the throw was there. It reached far, but the strength was still not intense. It was a light scent, but you could smell it. I almost felt like it was like in cartoons where like there's a pie on the windowsill, right? And you see the little scent line waft through the air and then catch someone's nose. I felt like it was doing that in my house, because like I wouldn't smell it and then I'd step 2 feet to the right and I would smell it. And then like I wouldn't be smelling it and I'd like come down the stairs and I'd just catch a whiff of it, but then it was gone. And so it kind of just, it's a peekaboo scent. It's there, it's not, it's pleasant, and then you catch a whiff and you're like, that's really good, but it's not constant and it's not that strong in your face. That being said, I love the fragrance of it itself. I don't think I've read the notes yet. Sweet cherry, decadent chocolate, whipped cream topping. And it smells very similar burning to how it did on cold, so I don't have anything like new or unique to say about the actual fragrance. Just that it's a really good blend of a chocolate scent that is not like the chocolate lava cake that I'm not a fan of, but more like the hot cocoa and cream, which I do like. But the cherry in there is really good, and the cherry scents are hit or miss with me with Bath & Body Works. I liked sweet cherry pie. I've hated like spiked cherry limesicle and cherry blossom sangria. Not a huge fan of cherry frost either, but this is like a bakery cherry. It reminds me of cherry pie filling. It's kind of like sweet cherry pie, but it does not have any kind of perfumey note like black cherry merlot or anything like that to it. It really just smells like cherry pie filling and hot cocoa, and I think it goes really well together. I know some people hate this one. I've already heard people be like, bleh, it's horrible. I really, really like it. Like I said, I wish it were stronger, and I don't think it's going to be one of those where I buy like 10 of them like I did with like blueberry pie, because that one's just so awesome and I bought a ton. I can't do that with this scent because of the strength not being that great, but when I burn 2 at once, it's pretty decent, and so I think I'll get at least 1 more set, maybe 4. That'll probably do me. But I like it. Let me know how you feel about that one, because I do feel like it's one where you either like it or hate it. So anyway, so those are my thoughts on those candles. And then let me also tell you, so Citrus and Spice, I had bought one of those. It was in my haul video. I really liked it on cold sniff, but my mom, I gave that one to my mom, and she was burning it, and I was over there. So I did have a chance to smell it when it was burning. And we both think there's plenty of clove in there. It's funny because I think it was Bronze Blogger who said that he believes it's a repackage of an old scent from them called Holiday Pomander, which I never smelled, but I did say in my haul video that the scent itself reminded me of making a pomander like when I was a kid and like sticking cloves in an orange, because you definitely just get like clove and then like fresh orange. But the problem that I had with it was when she first lit it up, we both just kind of smelled the clove, and the citrus really wasn't that strong. However, after I left, she texted me to say that the citrus was coming through much more now that it had been going for a while and was pulled out. But what I was kind of getting from it was a little bit of that waxy kerosene smell, at first anyway, when she first lit it up. And sometimes that happens because of the wax that's on the wick coating, and that can kind of dissipate over time. But I was like, I'm not a huge fan of clove. I did enjoy the orange part of this scent, but after smelling it at her house, I'm like, I don't think I need to get myself one. I was lukewarm on it, but I'm not the person to ask about that one really because I don't really like clove, but she likes it, and I just wanted to kind of follow up with it so you weren't wondering about, it because it was in my haul video. So anyway, that's how that went. So now, let me show you one more thing. I got this guy with one of my rewards now from the app. Isn't it freaking cute? I don't really use wallflowers anymore because of my asthma, but I have found that if I just keep one kind of lighter scented one in my guest bath down here, it doesn't bother me too bad. I can't have one near my bedroom at all. But this will be the plug I used in there this year because, oh my God, it's just so cute. It's just like kind of different, like I have a bunch of wallflower plugs that are snowmen and Christmas trees, and I have a reindeer that's pretty cool, but like, they call it the Nutcracker Drummer. It's cute. And it's kind of like teal, so it matches in there because I have like a lot of turquoise and stuff going on in that bathroom. Anyway, I thought that was cute. And so now, again, just kind of waiting for Land of Sweets. I did go in and smell some of the new body care that I hadn't yet. The raspberry sugar reminds me a lot of Amber Blush, except less musky. More fruity, but still kind of the same raspberry. And then I smelled Snowy Citrus Swirl, and that so much right away smells like in the bottle, like Pumpkin Frost, which smelled like the citrus sugar cookie soap that just came out, which is a really great scent. I like it a lot, but I don't know if it's kind of the scent I like using on my hands, but I don't know that I want it like all over me. But it was weird because after putting it on, it didn't really smell like that fruity Fruit Loops scent anymore. But it kind of started to smell a little bit cologne-y, sort of like Bonfire Bash on Dry Down, which I thought was probably really weird and just me. But when I said that on Instagram, I had a few other people chime in that they felt the same way about it. So I don't know. Those are interesting, but I'm mainly just really looking forward to Lands of Sweets because, that's totally up my alley. So I'll be back when I've got some more stuff to talk about. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music. Thanks for watching. Bye.